Capcom presents Marvel Comics. Hello everyone, I'm the T.
I'm Holly.
I'm Finn.
I'm a very fine cat. Hello.
And
Well, I hear a lot of people have been asking when this is going to happen.
yeah, now is 2011 is Marvel, the year of the Wolverine. I don't know. We were gonna play something else, and then we played this. We've been talking about this. So we're gonna play Marvel. Let's play Marvel.
Hell yeah.
Who of you feels like you are the worst player here, besides me?
I couldn't complete arcade mode.
Okay, then let's play me and Finn first. Which one is why?
Oh, because
Oh, cool.
I won.
And I'm gonna be on the right hand side, I guess. Now loading.
why have you practiced on P2 side?
Oh no, yeah.
I'll just load my preset to start.
Yeah, I feel like I want to pick characters I'm less good with to start off, but I don't know who that would be. Very good with Iron Man, so not Iron Man. Maybe I like a Shuma-Gorath, but let's yeah.
Yeah, I picked 3 characters because I saw online people arguing about whether or not they were shoulda, so I was like, okay, I'll just take all of them then.
Yes. Yeah, I'm not very good with Spider-Man, so let's go with Spider-Man. Which costume is it?
Yeah.
I think it's 3. No.
Spider-Man is one of the characters I've been using. I'm
Yes.
not good with him.
Web ball, and I'm almost out of time. Hsien-ko. Because despite everything, she's not actually very good. That's color I like. Yeah, Hsien-ko-ki.
Random
I wish you
stage.
could see the
Ooh.
colors until you.
Yeah.
before you-
Yeah,
that-
it's like the
that
box.
bugs me.
The box around it is the color, but yeah.
Yeah. It's not clear, especially if you're kind of colorblind.
Succubus is a good title. I like girl with an attitude for me.
I like it for Maya Fey. What
So,
is that?
It's Shuma-Gorath. He's actually
Oh,
much
thank you.
bigger than this in real life. He's
Yeah,
like
in real life.
I don't know how easy I should go on you, so
dude, give me your
yeah,
worst.
okay.
It glows fully off.
That's a neat move. I tried to use She-Hulk. I could not get the feel for her, so
She plays kind of a lot like Shanty in Them's Fighting Herds, so I'm just playing her like that.
playing like who? What?
Shanty in Them's Fighting Herds, the goat.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. Especially like the wall jumping and shit, and like the down special command is exactly like
Oh,
Shanty's
that's my
charge.
health. I was like, why am I not dying? Why are you not dying? And then I realized, oh, that's my health actually. So the thing to know is the red health recovers when you switch the character out. So it's an important thing to remember. Oh, jeez. Oh, what? Nope. Oh, that's what I meant to do, but okay. Oh. That's not who I meant to switch into. I have that trouble where I can never remember which character is which to switch in.
It seems like it's
up
dynamic
here.
a little bit.
No, it's based on which button you press.
But like, which one is which might depend on which order you brought them out.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Oh, I'm sorry.
switched,
Yes, it is dynamic, and that's yes. It is like which
Yeah.
position they're in. It depended. Like A1 is one button, A2 is another button, and
Yeah.
like
I switched the A1 and A2 buttons on my controller because I was like, it seems so obvious to me that A1 should be the one on top.
that's a good idea. Okay, I want to do something funny. Watch this. Wait, watch this. I'm gonna run on air.
It's
Is
great.
that something the character can do, or is this game just weird?
Nope, that's the thing she can do in Darkstalkers. Yep.
Okay.
We need to play Darkstalkers as well
Yes.
at some point, but yeah.
And apparently, in this game, Hsien-ko is bottom tier. Like literally one of the worst characters.
Rest in peace.
Oh, what?
I like that you're playing 2 characters who both pull like street infrastructure from Hammer's face.
Yes.
Oh no. Switched her right into that one.
Yep.
Let's go.
Jeez.
I like that attacking out is itself an attack.
Yes. I actually don't like web ball that much because I think it doesn't last long enough for me to get in.
It's not long enough for a web throw, though.
Yeah. I'm not good with,
really?
web throw. I think you won. Yeah.
I didn't feel like that went to time. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think these last longer than you feel like they do because there are 3 characters on both sides.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna chuck that up to playing characters I'm unfamiliar with and also being nervous.
Yeah. So how do you want to do these?
I don't know. I was thinking about that. Like, I think a good way to get into it is like loser stays.
Sure.
But I'm not saying that just because I lost.
Right.
Who do you want next?
I don't know
You want to do it just in the order that they're on the screen, so Avery goes next?
Sure.
I'm in.
Little
they
doggy.
moved.
Little doggy.
Little doggy is very good.
All right. What are my reserve units again? That's an okay team. That's like my. Well, you can't see it on the stream.
Oh, can you save teams? That's
Yeah.
nice.
Yep. Let's do this team.
Second.
Yeah, I think you save teams in the same place you make your title
Yeah.
and everything.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. So I played with 3 characters, but one of them I don't like. So I'm just gonna randomly swap in a middle character and try different stuff.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I think a good way to
That's good.
do it is like find 2 characters you like and then swap the third one out to try different things, as
I
opposed
might
to like
try someone
trying.
who's not Spider-Man after a bit, depending on... I don't know, maybe
Yeah.
it'll click with me.
Iron Man will hit on every female character except for the children.
Well, at least there's that.
Yes. Oh, jeez. What if I just did this? Oh, you can duck that. That's fair.
Oh, shit.
Oh, right, I can fly. I forgot.
I think I used this guy one time.
You can't duck this because you're too tall.
Yeah, you can't live with it.
Amaterasu can just... I think she can stand and not get hit by it.
Oh
Oh,
my
no,
God,
she's
I
not.
didn't even-
She can't.
I didn't even
There's some...
notice she was in this game.
Wait, what did you say?
Oh, I didn't even know that she was in this game. That's
Yes,
cool.
Dog is in this game. There are some characters who are too short for some fight. Oh, no, it's Tron Bond's special that can't hit Amaterasu.
I've never played Okami, but I hear it's good.
Yeah, same. I've heard it's like a Zelda game that's way too long.
It's kind of mid. It's a very affectionate mid, but it's kind of mid. Oh, I died.
Yeah, I think I'm better with Iron Man than... Yes!
Whoa, that's big.
Oh,
My favorite
Oh,
thing
good.
about that is the
Oh,
cannon,
look.
like the cannon appearing is a hitbox.
Shit.
oh, nice.
So it can knock
That's cool.
people up, and then it always does, like, it always knocks them up in a way that they'll get hit by it.
don't
I
know how
should switch to a different
approach
character.
this
Oh, that's not, I meant to switch, not assist. Anyway, here's Tron Bond. She's got a robot. I did that by accident. Alright, Avery gets stay in.
All right. Here comes
One
my
of-
staying in forever.
One
Yeah.
of the combos that I've like actually practiced in Guilty Gear is something that Amy did by accident when she was panicking.
I'll be sure to send your regards to Stephen Strange after I took the life from him.
Seems like not the order you should be doing that in.
Nope, wrong button. Why? Oh, wait. No.
Oh,
Like that.
I can't leave. Okay, let's play again.
All right.
Sorry.
nothing.
No.
It's because of the reasons. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah, let's go back to the team I'm not as good with. Actually, let's do... Is it... No, it's, this color. And then... I want Tron. No, not color. Is it 6, I think? Yeah.
Well, you know what I just realized?
Yeah?
You remember earlier when we were talking about how the layout on my flight stick is fucked up?
Yeah? Is
I
it still
think I
mapped
went in
correctly? Yeah.
No, I think it would be, except that I went in and fucking moved some wires around like a year ago and forgot I did that.
Oh, that's yeah.
It's okay. I fixed the controls to make it work.
Yeah.
Correctly. I just realized that now.
X-23 is a good character to start with because her theme is good. Ah.
Oh, I picked the wrong. That's okay.
Okay, yes, I have now confirmed there is air blocking in case there was a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so the Tron's little gun thing shoots right over Amaterasu's head.
There are witness puzzles in the background.
What? Where?
Just like the tiles on the left side have like lines on them that kind of look like
Huh. Yeah, this
there'd
is
be a puzzle in the witness.
basically Tron Bond stage.
I don't know what. goddamn thing
Mega Man
they're talking
Legends.
about. Oh, okay. Like, I couldn't even have told you Marvel or Capcom. Like I knew
Yes.
nothing.
Yeah, I mean this is not gonna hit. No. Oh, it hit. Yeah, like there are very few character-specific stages, but since Tron has become an icon of this game, they gave her a stage.
Hmm.
Because like she was one of the like few new characters in Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Like most of the characters in Marvel vs. Capcom 2 which reused sprites, but she was totally new. So they put her in 3 as well and gave her her own stage.
Nice.
Yes. And that's the last love they gave to Mega Man Legends ever. Jeez.
Look at this dog rush down. God.
Bark down. I don't want Tron out. That's not... Okay, there we go. I was like, Okay, good.
Not great. Not great.
I was like, I have too much super meter, I gotta use some of that.
I'm too slow.
So like, Amaterasu's theme is just so like, out of...
I think it kind of rules actually.
Yeah, it's fine.
And time.
There we go.
Oh, never mind.
So now I need to... Oh, yeah.
Let's do if somebody loses twice, bow out, because I don't want to just steal all the time.
Wait, then... How does the win... I don't know.
So I'm gonna. Somebody else should jump in.
Yes.
I'm gonna jump out.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. How about we both hop out? Okay, so cancel battle.
How do
There
I
we go.
hop out?
I'm just gonna
Oh,
click
why?
battle
Why?
and see what happens.
There you go.
Oh, I jumped out of the
Oh,
entire
too
thing.
little
I
too
can
far.
hop out.
All right.
Oh,
So don't
You
hit
can
Y yet.
rejoin if you...
Yeah, don't hit
Ooh, but I
Y.
gotta do title.
Nice.
Nice.
Do I need to reinvite you or?
No. I should be able to click on the same link.
Okay.
Or you can just like right-click them in Steam and click join game in a minute. That's how I got back in after I went and changed my title.
Or not.
Nope. Okay.
Let's do it this way instead. I will find an alternate way.
I got you. Invite to game.
Oh.
Oh, I need to hide my mouse on this. I meant to do that. Properties. Capture mouse off. There we go. There we go. Holly and Finn.
Okay.
Sure.
And yeah, I see some of you figured out how to mute the mic thing. I still don't know how to do it. Oh, wait, hang on. Make sure. Oh, wait. Hang on. Wait, hang on.
Oh.
Second. Okay, now we're good. Yep. Oh, we missed it. The netcode's fine. But also, hey, we missed the game, so we can't see it right now. So should we just
Oh.
exit out?
Yeah, here, I'll
You can just describe what's happening.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hit a random team by accident. We can just quit out, I'm sure. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sure we can pause and exit game and just try it again.
Hopefully.
I don't know. It's a good question. We can see what characters you're playing as, and we can see the life meters. It's almost like being there.
Okay, so I am playing characters who I have never touched because I was just trying to escape the screen.
No, you cannot get a spot in there, stranger.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll just play it out, I guess. Try and make it quick, I guess.
Or yeah, or just one of you beat up the other one. I don't know. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, here. Can you try a game with each other while we get this figured out? Or
I don't think it. No, I think it's one match per. I don't know actually.
Okay. Well, I'm just letting myself get beat up.
You want to try? We can try.
Okay.
He's gonna hit harder, so.
Oh, just keep.
No, I think he just cues us. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm already half dead.
Yay.
I'm just holding in.
There we go. I'll try and do the basic air combo. Get practice in that.
There we go.
I alt tab and the active pressing tab.
Does he have footstooling?
I don't know what that means.
Which character?
It was Hagar on Hulk.
Kinda? Yeah, one of his moves is, like, it's not really a footstool, but it is a kick downward type thing.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think it, like, bounces like a footstool.
Yeah, in Smash starting in Brawl, if you land on someone's head while you're in the air, you just gotta jump off and then go into freefall.
Okay.
And it looked like that was what happened. Alright, let's...
Make sure they're watching, yeah.
Yes.
Okay, are you both...
Yes, we're good. We're good. You're good. Yep.
Okay,
Okay.
I don't know how this game works at all.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, I got an achievement. Let's go. Alright.
Preparing to spectate. Please wait.
Mix it up.
Sure, you can...
I'm not even picking supers because it's like I never remember to do them yet.
Oh, the assists, yeah.
They're the supers.
Well, the thing is the assists is what you're picking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those are moves that you just have, but you're choosing which one they'll use as an assist.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, it's even more. I won't remember to use those.
Alright, let's see if we can end this 2-game win streak.
Is it gonna say spectating on the middle of the screen the entire time?
No.
Okay,
I
good.
hope so.
No.
I'll forget if it's not up there.
No, it is gonna say it the entire time.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so I gotta, we gotta, like, be the announcer.
Oh god.
Oh, that's gotta hurt.
I'm looking up moves to figure out how to play this video game.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Beautiful Joe's bomb thing is... Yeah, that's what happens when you use Beautiful Joe's bomb.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay, he does have an ability. Okay, that's good.
Can he dash? Because he seems like he moves really slow.
Yeah, I think just the double button dash.
Yeah, so you can dash 2 ways. You can double tap, or you can hit 2 buttons at once to dash, which is probably the better
I
way.
can't get moved because I'm trying to kick like Street Fighter. That's not how this game works.
You fool.
There we go.
You fool.
Oh crap. I hit the wrong button.
Oh, I could talk about Shredder Hiryu. Shredder Hiryu is a weird character because, like, yes, he did come from a Capcom game, but he actually came from a manga first that Capcom co-owned. So technically his ownership is like half Capcom, half the author of the manga. And so there are some people who say he doesn't fit into Marvel vs. Capcom because he is neither a Marvel or a Capcom character.
Oh shoot. Come on. Why is it throwing up? It used to throw forward. I don't know what I'm doing differently.
It might be light, medium, heavy might differentiate where it
Oh,
aims.
maybe.
Yeah. A lot of times heavy is the diagonal one if it's a move that does that. Like sometimes it's how
There we go. Okay,
strong it is,
okay.
sometimes it's how fast it is, sometimes it's the angle, depending on the move. Hagar saying "Beautiful Joe" is very funny. Another fun thing is, yeah, like every single character has a line of dialogue, or like a name for what they call people. Like, you know, they just might say their name, or like Hulk gets everyone's name wrong when you tag. It's kind of great.
It's really fun when I pick a character. I'm like, I think I understand this character, and then I look at the character's like move list and realize that there are entire mechanics that I just did not understand.
What character are you looking at?
Amy.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know Amaterasu at all.
also-
Yeah.
But also, I had been playing Shuma-Gorath earlier, and then was like, wait, you have like projectiles and stuff?
Yeah, he's like one of the 2 characters in this game who has a charge move.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So I'm definitely playing this game without
Oh, that
Oh!
was lucky. That was
the
so
necessary
lucky.
mechanics.
Yes, yeah, I think it's Shuma-Gorath, and I think Hulk has 1 charge move. I think that's it.
I think you beat me. Yep.
Yay! Somehow. Who pushed the shutter?
Oh, he has a timed camera. That cameras used to do that.
I didn't know that like the real like good professional ones did that. I thought it was just like the
Alright,
I'm just gonna hit that.
oh
so
don't
it's
leave
all
the
the card.
session.
I will.
Yeah.
I will jump in. How about?
Okay. So you still want loser in?
It's up to you. Who wants to play?
I
Fine.
could do
Let's
2 in
play.
a row, and then,
Let's play.
if loser loses twice in a row, then do it that way, I guess.
Okay, I see. I understand. So no matter who the loser is, well then, no, that doesn't still work. Whatever. Well, let's just play who we feel like playing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who do I actually want on my team though?
I'll go more with you.
Yeah. I'll pick my good team
The
against.
way we
Finn.
do it at the locals that I go to, not for this game obviously, is just whoever has played 2 games doesn't play the next game.
That's a good way to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems good.
And we use like whoever wins the first game to figure out like the first one, and then it never matters again.
Yes. Oh, it does keep win streaks going even when you leave, like, and come back, which is interesting, which is good.
Well, you could. I guess you could have 2 players with win streaks against each other.
Yep.
That makes sense.
Also, I love Iron Man's theme. Anyway,
Okay.
Unibeam.
Crap. Oh, now I get a fucking DP out when I'm not trying to.
I switched because I saw Spider-Man's HP low and I thought I was on player 1's side again. That's a nice little kick. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm not getting anywhere on this one.
You gotta dash. Hit 2 buttons together to dash. Yeah, that's how you get in. But also, Hulk's
Okay,
dash
it's
is
not-
kind of bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
I can air dash because I'm Iron Man.
You are Iron Man. That's
Yes.
true.
That's what he says. I'm the Iron Man. That's what he says. Oh, what's his input for this? No, that's not it.
Crap.
That. No, that's not. Well, that's not the one I wanted, but it's fine. This is still good. Come on, get up. Oh, I ran out. That move is weird, but I don't know. I'll explain it later when I do it again. Oh, he gets Spider-Man's name right. That's weird. Why is that the only name he gets right?
Well, he doesn't say the hyphen.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Spider-Man can tell when you don't use hyphen.
Yeah. That's the one I was thinking of.
Oh, his bombs go away when he dies. Okay. The eyeball bombs. Yeah, that's true. I just haven't used Tron at all. Let's use Tron.
Yeah.
Oh,
right,
yeah,
you
it's
have a
over.
character.
I didn't realize it was that close to ending. That went exactly as I planned.
No, when exactly as I planned. I let someone else do most of the work.
Yep. What? No, we're not on a team. They're just freeloaders looking for an easy ride. Alright, so now I stay in? Okay, is that one? Yeah. All right. Who's up?
Is it Avery next?
Yeah, I guess. Oh, yeah. You yeah, okay. And you can stay on. You can stay on the spectate button on. Yeah.
Why is it? They're like two separate. That's weird how that works.
Yeah.
Okay. Who was I gonna pick? I already forgot who I was gonna pick. Okay,
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see here. I've heard trombone is considered bad. Let's use one of my other teams. I haven't done Morgan yet, so let's play Morgan. I've heard that Morgan is one of the top tier characters, but when I play her, I'm just okay. So.
So it can't be true.
Yeah, obviously. Yeah, no, like I think like tier lists are not really relevant on casual play. Like.
Yeah.
Right.
Like tier list, it means if you played a character exactly perfectly, which can vary wildly with characters, because like some characters
or even,
are.
like,
Yeah.
Like it depends on the philosophy of whoever made it, but usually it's like even just like tournament play.
Yes.
Like high level tournament play.
Well, it means like if you can play it in the play style that the top tier players play it as, and like some characters are easier to play that way than others, so. I only recently changed her to her English voice recently, and I forgot that she's Scottish. Oh, I hate Virgil. I hate all the Devil May Cry characters. They're too good.
I was gonna pick 3 sword people, but then I didn't pick a 3rd sword.
Oh,
person.
lag.
My chance. It's my chance.
One of her moves steals health.
Oh.
It's the slower fireball. This one.
How
Yeah.
do I dash?
2 buttons.
Oh, just any 2?
Yeah, like the light,
Two
medium,
attacks.
or yeah, 2 attacks. The non-special buttons.
Okay.
Oh, I've just been double tapping.
Yeah, double tapping also worked, but it's technically slower.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah.
And seem to like not work for some characters for some reason.
The only character it doesn't work with is what's his name? Arthur.
Arthur. Okay,
Yeah.
that explains it. Explained it before.
Ah. I keep forgetting to hitting my second attack button, like when I'm trying to switch. Oh jeez. All right, let's. Sorry, I'm trying to switch to Iron Man, please. Come on, there we go. So, fun fact: Super Skrull is a villain of the Fantastic Four, and he has all of the Fantastic Four's abilities. They. Oh
That's
jeez.
not the one I wanted to press. Okay.
Oh,
I'll
that
take
worked.
it.
And the reason he's in the game is because they could not use the Fantastic Four because of the movie rights at the time.
Oh.
So they put Super Skrull in instead because he has all the powers
Wait.
anyway.
Quaint to think about that.
Yes. Also, I like Iron Man's voice in this because they got a really good Robert Downey Jr. impersonator to play him.
Yeah. I was gonna ask if it was him even.
No, it's but it's definitely a good sound alike, yeah. Like a little nerdier than Robert Downey Jr., but that works perfectly. Oh, I have all this meter.
Oh, add. Why am I not doing this?
there you go.
There we go.
Oh, jeez. Oh.
Tenderizer, I hardly know her.
Yes.
I don't know how to do my special attacks. There we go. Where'd you go? Oh, should be fine.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, no, I went right into your tenderizer. Let's try it again.
Right into the tenderizer.
That time it did. Wait.
I
It didn't
don't know,
connect,
that's fine.
but you still died?
You must have traded.
Yep.
Somehow.
Yeah, that's fair, but we're talking about in chat. That's fair, but we are definitely playing cat very casually.
I face to your fist.
Okay, so I'm out.
I want to play video game.
Okay,
Let's play video game.
play video game. Oh, okay, well, we're spectating. Okay, we're good. Yep. Yeah, as long as you don't turn off spectate, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
It's weird that that's like an option.
Yeah.
Let's.
I guess in case you want to use
Where'd they
the
put
chat
him?
function, I don't know.
There he is. Sure, you, and you, and you. Okay.
Oh, that's who I wanted to play.
I can't wait to see who it is. Ah, Akuma.
Come out on top. Scum.
Check me out. I'm the ghost of Christmas. Kick your ass.
Ready?
Deadpool is weird to play. I love his theme though.
Oh, I'm on that side. There we go. Oh, I want to switch, please. Thank you. I keep not holding it. I just keep tapping it.
Yeah, it's hard to remember sometimes, yeah.
I'm like, no, that was long enough, and the game's like, no, that was absolutely not long enough.
Yeah, I hold it until I see the switch happen.
How did I do that one before? Like this. There we go. Oh,
Wait, the flying or
yeah.
it is quarter circle? Is it quarter circle back and then
Oh,
the
it's a
special button?
Oh,
yeah,
the
the special
classic throw.
Oh yeah, his there's a name for that move. I forget what it is. Yeah, this is definitely something to practice and learn. Is the magic combos of like light, medium, heavy, and then also light, medium, heavy, special, up, light, medium,
Ooh,
heavy.
Nope. Oh, that was up? What?
Yeah, you can
Rude.
aim it.
I thought it was up.
You can aim it. Yeah,
I thought I was home free.
and you can aim it while it's going on.
The amount of characters that can like fly and stuff, I feel like that was necessary.
Yeah, there's probably like half of them that can fly. Like, maybe not quite half. Like, 15 characters, I think, is what I read.
That hits.
There we go.
So I found a really good combo that works for me with, well, sometimes works with Iron Man, is like, get them up in the air, do the combo, then activate flight, and then you can do the combo again, basically. Like light, medium, heavy, activate flight, light, medium, heavy, and
I'm
it's
gonna
really
lose
fun.
this video again.
One!
Nice.
Dare to challenge the son of Sparta?
This guy seems lame.
Yeah, he's a dork.
Alright. Good.
Like, if you think that Dante Devil May Cry is a dork, this is his dorkier brother who thinks he's cooler.
That's cool. Devil May Cry seems fun, but I've never engaged with it.
I've only played the first one and I did not like it, but it's also, I've heard it's very different, so...
I'll hop in.
Alrighty.
Right. I think it was probably pretty obvious that, like, as soon as Ryu was dead, it's like, oh, there's no hope. 'Cause I have played Street Fighter.
You're stuck in that mode. Are you
I
playing
keep trying to do the spinning wind kick, whatever it's called, with the
Special
special
button.
button, which is not correct.
Nope. You'll get used to it, and then you'll play Street Fighter again, and then you'll mess it up.
Trick is to only play 3-button games.
Yeah. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is weird because, like... So this would be considered a 6-button game with, 4 buttons and then 2 buttons. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 is light and heavy, and then assist 1, assist 2, as it's 4 buttons, and that's it.
Oh, weird.
Yes, so to do a normal combo, you hit light, light, heavy, and it'll output light, medium, heavy as the animation.
Oh, so those exist, but you don't have command for it. That's
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah, they only, a medium only happens when you do light twice.
Oh,
Yep. Yeah. Marvel 2 is neat, but I feel like this game is a much better, game to learn the Marvel system in. Yep, that's what I said.
that's fascinating, though.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
It's neat. But yeah, I do think the way Marvel 3 handles it is more intuitive. And I think actually Tatsunoko did that first, the light, medium, heavy, and then Sit to assist. Oh, no, it had 4 buttons, but it was light, medium, heavy, and then 1 assist, because there's only 1 assist in that game, because you only have 2 teams, or teams of 2. I wonder, does like Dolphin net play, like, can you play net play games with Dolphin? Like,
I'm also searching for this.
okay. Because yeah, like Tatsunoko is a neat game.
What do you mean by Netflix?
Also, yeah, for Tron's like quarter circle forward, you have to use light or medium to make it go forward, not diagonal.
I messed up my Dragon Punch, but no.
Block, block, block. Yes, okay.
Oh.
Oh, still too much damage.
Still
Wow.
chipped, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Do it again.
Yeah, that's a good amount of chip damage.
Yeah. Oh crap.
Oh,
Nice.
No, Galactus.
Found a post 5 years ago on Reddit of somebody that figured out how to do it
Nice.
on Dolphin.
Nice.
Probably means that it's like way easier to do now.
Yeah, a few weeks ago I tried playing just regular Street Fighter. Well, you know, the Hyper Street Fighter, whichever one has the mode select. But basically the AI completely destroyed me, and I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't play fighting games. And then I played this again, and I'm like, okay, maybe I can play fighting games. But yeah, I would like to play some more fighting games. But this is definitely like the one that I played the most in my younger days. Still not great at it, but
Oh crap.
It's okay, I got nothing off of it.
Damn it, there we go.
also yeah, I keep forgetting to use XFL. Not that I've been needing it all that much.
Bleh.
Yeah, Tron's a little weird because she's like a heavier character that moves slower, so you have to like get used to the timing of her.
Oh, and I just realized I haven't played Avery yet, so
Okay. Yeah, we can play
Let's
every.
go.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Fighter Z is one I've wanted to try playing. It's been too expensive. Like, I've been waiting for it to go on sale, and it hasn't gone on sale as much as I want it to.
Soon, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
They're gonna have to
Right,
put out
right.
like a ultimate version soon.
Yeah, they have to.
Dragon Ball Fighters is my touchstone for this kind of game, so
Nice.
I'm like relating everything in my head that way.
Hmm.
What button do I press? I press this button.
Yep.
There's a lot to this game.
Yeah, there's a few different things.
I'm
Like
glad that there is reuse, so that I only have to learn 2 other things, or 2 other characters.
Yeah, like, but just buying the base, like, I want to buy everything all at once, so, like, everything else together with all
Yeah.
the DLC is too expensive, like,
There's so many cool weird guys.
yep. But I'd probably still pick, like, the like, goofier characters, like, what's his name, the, Captain Ginyu, or, like, Mr. Satan would probably be my character. Is Mr.
Ginyu's
Satan even
cool
in it?
that game.
Is Mr. Satan in it?
Satan's
or-
not in it, but
No.
Ginyu's in it.
Okay.
Ginyu's good. He's cool. I like him.
Yeah. I've heard he's not good, but...
Well, I like.
Okay,
him
no,
when I played,
it is play. Okay,
Ginyu's-
it did use Phoenix's Japanese voice there, even though I have it set to English.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah,
Because I didn't touch that.
yeah.
I'm on my phone looking at command list.
Oh.
Yeah, if you haven't played Phoenix right, it's like you have to read how Phoenix Light works to play him, kind of.
Okay.
Same thing with Frank West, actually. He has like a level system, which is like kind of a if you play
He,
Dead
like,
Rising.
finds evidence and gets better, I think.
Yeah, Phoenix Wright finds evidence. Frank West levels up by doing things. I don't remember how Frank West works at all. Yeah, like I would pull up a guide on Phoenix Wright if you want to play him, and even then he's not very good.
Remember when Beautiful Joe was a series?
Yeah, I liked Beautiful Joe 1 a lot, and then
Was it serious?
I didn't like 2 as much. And then that was it.
There were
There was a fighting game as well. It was like a Smash-like game like called Red Hot Rumble. I think it was that was the 3 of them. Maybe there was another. It was like there was a re-release of Red Hot Rumble on PSP, I think.
Oh crap. Rocket's coming right into
Oh
that.
no. The weirdest thing about this is this was before Guardians of the Galaxy the movie came out, so Rocket has like an Australian accent in this. I kind of dig it, but it's like not familiar for the movie. Yeah, like Phoenix Wright is like good in cornered mode, but the problem is like it lasts a very short amount of time, so you have to like really be able to make use of it. And like there are better characters who can just make use of their kit faster than Phoenix Wright can.
It's been the thing with like any kind of like setup character in fighting
Yeah,
games. Just
kind of. Yeah.
never seems worth it.
Yep.
Unless you can like really master it.
Yeah. Even the other Phoenix, and this is also kind of like that.
Cancel.
She has really low health, and then if she dies when she has a level 5, then it uses up all her meter, and she comes back very strong, but her life drains the entire time.
Oh, my thing wasn't. Oh, I see what happened. Okay, I thought I had a resource I didn't have.
It's down. It is down on attack, I think. Yeah. Yep. So yeah, you want to read about how Phoenix Wright works. But basically it's like down, and then a button, and then you load up the evidence in the slot you pick. So like light, medium, heavy are 3 separate slots. And then sometimes the evidence is good, and sometimes it's bad. So you have to throw away the evidence you don't like with that button plus special. And then when you have 3 evidence that are good, then you can enter tournament mode. Yeah, and you have to do it long enough to actually get the evidence.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
fighting game.
Yep, exactly. While you're being attacked. I think the purpose of Maya is to be like a guard while you do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
But fighting game and timer.
Yep.
that was my second, right?
Oh, that's a good point, actually. Yeah. So when you enter, is it turnabout or cornered mode? Cornered mode. Okay, yeah. When you enter corner mode, then you can switch him out, and then his assist will be really good because he's still in cornered mode while he's, outside of the match, but the timer doesn't kick down.
Interesting.
Yep.
I need to hit this button.
Okay.
Okay. So should we both switch out, or should I just stay
I don't know,
in for a
but I'm going in. That's up to you.
I'll
third? Stay
stay
for a
in.
third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's special plus light, medium, heavy to use the evidence. Let's just go with my good team. My other good team. Yeah, I barely played Wright at all. Like, it's just like I want to like him, but yeah, it's just
Right. It
Too much
seems
for me to
very
learn.
much like he seems like an over-designed. Like, how do we make a lawyer work
yep.
rather than just letting him punch?
Mm-hmm.
It's do or die. Fight!
Oh,
Okay, so she's got the third trick. Okay.
oh, there we go.
Oh yeah, no, I feel that. I think it's really cool that he's here. I just
Yeah, I want to like
the way he plays seems really strange.
I wanted to like Frank Wright or Frank West as well because I really like Dead Rising, but again, he's just kind of weird. Oh, uh-oh.
Nice, nice.
Like, pretty much the only thing that I want from like an Ace Attorney fighting game character is I just want a punch that's the objection pose, and then the rest can just be like a normal character.
Yeah, it's his special, and it's how he changes modes into tournament mode, connecting the objection.
Consider Francisca von Karma.
Yeah, sure.
I guess they already
Uh-oh.
have
This is actually
there's
cool.
already-
Oh my god.
Oh god,
There's
that...
already a whip character in this game, I guess.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Oop.
There we go.
Walk right in that one.
Okay.
It's like waiting for that to blow up because I thought it would kill you, but it didn't.
Damn.
Oh,
Yes.
I thought you were above it.
Yep, that's what I meant to do. That would have killed
When
Prawn.
he
If
was that
Prawn is a normal human head.
Yeah.
Somebody-
Tron is the Bowser Jr. of this game.
Yeah, basically. There we go.
I hate that every fighting game just feels above calling them supers.
Yeah. What is... So Street Fighter 2 uses super as a term. But yeah, in Marvel they've always done hyper combos.
Yeah. There's final smashes. Is it you or me in next, Avery?
You probably?
Okay, I'll go in.
I kind of don't
Oh,
want
yeah,
to change my team because I'm used to them now.
Yeah. I looked up my I looked up the command list for a character and then I had it on my phone and forgot to read it.
Oh yeah.
That's okay. I'll just do quarter circles and dragon punches and stuff. It'll be fine.
It's definitely not universal in this game, but it's a lot of characters do work that way.
I'll try.
Yeah.
We'll see. I don't know what any of these do. That's fine. That's just it. And you.
So a neat thing you can do is if you hold a button down at the beginning, you can. If you hold one of the assist buttons, you can change who your starter is.
Yeah. I did that by accident while trying to like just retry against Galactus
Yep.
over and over again.
Oh,
Who's that guy?
Ryu? Or the guy in the back? That's Matt Murdock. That's Daredevil. There was there was an arc where he turned evil and led the hand.
Oh.
Yep.
Was that like current when this game was coming out?
I don't know how current it was, but
Oh.
yeah. Like I haven't read
I
it,
guess
so I don't
not
know.
all of this stuff is. I know not all this stuff is current because they have a Days of Future Past
Yes.
level. I know that's an older one. I'm gonna keep asking you Marvel questions to distract you.
Yeah, that's fair. I do know if like Iron Man and Cap are like the leaders of each team, then they'll mention Civil War, so that's something.
Silly.
Yeah. I can't think right now, so I'm just using this. You know what I haven't done in a while? This. Oh, nope, it didn't connect. Nah, I don't like Cap. I like the shield always is a problem for me. I should switch. There we go. Two. Okay. Right, I can air dash. I need to be using that against Ryu because Ryu is not great in the air. Uh oh. Oh no!
Do it again.
Oh right, Tron can air dash. I don't think it's gonna connect. It might. It did.
There we go.
There. No.
There we go. Okay.
I'm getting in my own head a bit too much, like trying to play intelligently instead of quickly. Oh.
Oh, I know what I meant to do.
Don't worry, I'm dead. Yep. I need to turn my AC on, so I'm gonna do that real quick.
There we go.
I guess let me make sure I exit out of being on the active player.
So I did switch to Captain America and win, but I feel like 0% of that was because of Captain America. I don't think I got like anything off of it.
Okay, why? Okay.
I might just go back to Spider-Man. Who dares challenge me?
I'm like pushing my keyboard off to the side so I can put my fight stick on the desk because the fight stick's so huge. All right, I'll be right back for 1 sec.
I'm out. I gotta bow out. Give me a second. Let me just do this one and then I'll bow out.
Okay.
Okay, did I miss anything?
Avery's leaving soon.
Oh,
I
okay.
got one match, then I gotta go do something.
Nice. You got
not
this.
nice, but... whose
So,
match is
so
this?
basically, this is a loser leaves town match.
That's right.
Apparently, this is a wrestling thing, but I associate it with a
Christmas kick your ass!
like they made that joke on Giant Bomb when one of the people was planning to move to New York to start Giant Bomb East, and then the wrong person lost.
Oh no.
Yes, like obviously it was just a joke, but like okay, you know, and then like the guy who was supposed to leave town was basically like, okay, well you're moving, let me tell you how to take care of my son, and
I need to watch more next ladder.
oh hey, it's Ken. It's Ken from
Yeah.
Treats.
That's amazing.
In I think it's Marvel 1, I think Ryu has like inputs that he can do to change modes so that he can just go into Ken mode and he plays like Ken, or in Akuma mode where he plays like Akuma. So instead of putting those characters in the game, they just gave Ryu those modes.
That's fair.
It's really weird.
I thought...
Like it's not great to use because it uses a meter to switch.
Hmm.
Yeah, I could kind of see Paul Phoenix, sure. Yeah, like spiky hair doesn't really suit Ken. Also, I love
Nope,
Hulk
that didn't
theme,
work.
even though it's just ending. She-Hulk theme is good too. Oh, I like this. Oh, it didn't hit. Oh, that's a shame. It's a really funny special.
Oh,
Yeah, I really want to like Hulk. I'm not good at him.
Okay.
All right, you gotta leave now.
all right. Good games, Avery.
You're moving to New York now.
That's right. Okay. Good GG's, everybody.
Yeah.
I gotta get out of
Good,
here.
good having you. Good luck with whatever you're
How
doing.
do I...
Thanks for joining
How
us.
do I have to wait for this
Just
to
Alt
go
F4,
away?
it'll be fine.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna do it
We'll
properly.
figure it
You
out.
have to wait till the computer says it's now safe to turn off your computer before you can turn off your computer.
Oh god, that was the scariest screen ever when I was a kid.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who thought that.
Yeah.
So ominous.
All right, I'm hopping in because Holly's too slow.
No, I hopped out because I just played 2 games.
Okay, yeah, but now we're down to 3s. Yeah, whatever.
Everyone have a good Mr. Steam. Bye.
Yeah, have a good night.
Right.
Wait.
Well, I guess now we can just
Let's
only
do.
ever not be playing for 1 game.
Let's mix things up. Is it 6 that I? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, who else was I going to use? Oh, there you go.
And let's use a different costume for Iron Man. Is it this one? Yeah. I think I've noticed that I don't use assist moves often enough. Like just the non-tag assist move.
Mhm.
I basically never use them.
There can be only one winner.
You die. Not my fault. Let's do this, Gustav.
It's do or die. Fight!
I just got the achievement for fighting in all stages.
Nice.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Tron is not fast enough to fight X-23.
Oh, right into it.
Oh, okay.
No.
I can fly too, you know.
You don't have no wings.
That's true.
Oh, crap.
That's not what I meant to do at all, but that worked.
Crap.
Oh, jeez.
No, that's too slow. I can't do that. I do appreciate how they gave Shredder here like the full screen sword attack.
Yes.
Do heavy Dragon Punch.
Yeah, that was a thing in Marvel 1, or yeah, Marvel 1, yeah.
Crap. Come on. There you go. And then that was the wrong way.
I did not mean to do that at all. I'm glad it connected.
Worked out for you.
Used up all my meter though.
Meters for scrub.
It still didn't kill you. Damn. Oh wait, I don't have any meter, so I can't do that. I tried to snap back with no meter, and so it called the assistant.
I have not yet figured out what snapback is, but sometimes it says it on the screen.
Oh, so if you do quarter circle forward and an assist button, then you knock the opponent out and one of their characters in.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And when you do that, it also erases any red meter that character has. That was not...
Oh, okay. So they can't go voluntarily to heal.
Yeah, basically, like, they lose their ability to heal when the character comes back in. That's not what I meant to hit. Nope. Okay, that works.
Do some characters heal faster when they're on the bench?
Some characters, they have different HP values, so...
Oh, okay. So they heal
at the same rate,
the same
but...
absolute amount, but the percent is different.
Yep.
I just noticed more again, like healing really fast visually, and Iron Man healing really slow visually.
Yes. I think Tron is actually one of the characters with, like, not the most health, but, like, in that range. Like, I think it's Sentinel is the character with the most health.
Alright. So how you want?
Yeah, sure.
I bet that if we just all leave battle mode on, I bet there's some reasonable default behavior for that.
I think it's winter stays, yeah. Yeah.
Yep. I'm probably just gonna try to not learn someone live, I think.
Yeah.
And stick with the characters who I know at least.
Like, I thought
some
about...
of the
Oh, you know, I
input
haven't played Arthur at all. I should... Well, I can't change. But next match I'll play Arthur.
There you are.
You know, he's the funny little aardvark guy with the fist meme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every day when you're walking down the streets. That guy.
Wow, Tron rude.
Oh.
Oh, it's too slow. Oh, jeez. Ah, come on. That's not what I meant to do.
Oh.
Oh, you're rocking the Ben Reilly look. You don't even know who that is. I guess he was in the second Spider-Verse, if you've seen that.
Yes, but I didn't understand all the comic references.
Yes. He was the guy who, like, talked in, like, a really weird, like third person, I think, or something like that.
Oh, and he's like trying to be dark and broody. That
Yes,
guy.
exactly, yes. Because he is a clone of Peter Parker.
Right, yeah, okay, yeah.
That's not what I meant. Okay.
I forgot that part, but I didn't know
Yes.
who. I knew that there was one Peter Parker who was a character,
Yes.
but I didn't know that was him.
Yes. This Clone Saga was probably one of the most hated parts of comics or Spider-Man history, I think. I don't know much about it, but oh, I'm dead. Oh, I blocked. Yeah. Oh, god damn it. Oh, nice.
Why did I corner myself? What did I think I was doing?
There we go. I like that Iron Man's blocking is like this giant shield that just comes out of nowhere. It's very good. There we go. Time's up! Oh.
Oof.
That makes sense. Did they retcon that? Yeah.
How are we doing this? Who's playing next?
You are.
Okay.
Yeah, I need a sec.
Okay. I really should have set a reserve team.
Yeah.
I might just not bother with my own colors.
I need to read more comics, but I'm the type of idiot who wants to read everything in order, and so I read like the first 5 years from the Silver Age onward. So like from Fantastic Four #1 onward, and like there's a lot of good stuff in there, but there's a lot of like chuffed filler.
Is that ambulance in the game?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, this is the Days of Future Past level. It's funny because that poster is literally the cover of one of the comics. Mega Man's the only one still alive in this future. Yeah, I mean, people like the Spider-Verse stuff, right? Even like the comic version of the Spider-Verse, right? Even though like the main thing I know about the Spider-Verse comics are like Moreland, and like none of Moreland is never in any of the Spider-Verse adaptations, which is kind of funny. A lot of the early Spider-Man comics I read were really good, like the first appearance of Dr. Octopus was really fun. Like, it's weird to read, like, a comic from the 60s and be like, oh, the motivations of these characters actually make sense. Like, it's not just, I'm a villain because I'm a villain. What buttons are you using to activate it when you do it?
I think it is based on the direction.
Yeah.
But,
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I really like, I mean, I haven't read any comics with her, but I do like her in the movies, and yeah, I would like to read some comics with Spider-Gwen.
Yep, I was trying to switch it, but I was too slow.
I also do know, like, a lot of people say, like, the X-Men really came into their own in, like, the 80s, but, like, even the early stuff is really good and, like, handles the metaphor of, like the minority metaphor really well, even in the really old stuff.
This is the only game where we could have this matchup.
Yes. Oh man, I live to play Smash Brothers, a game where you can have Ryu fight Terry Bogard.
Finally.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
I thought you were Deadpool the whole time. I was just juggling your assists. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yep, yeah, that can happen.
Crap.
Yeah. Like, I definitely, yeah, X-Men were unpopular, but they were, I don't know, I like the old X-Men stuff, the 60-second stuff. There's some good stuff there. Magneto was kind of a dork in most comics, but it still works okay. Yeah. Nice that you took out Chun-Li with that. Oh, this is a tight one. Oh, never mind, I didn't realize Strider had that much HP left, never mind. The only thing I have to say about Finn is... Okay, yes, there you go. Is you have... Oh no, that's Deadpool. Finn, you have to learn your supers.
I know.
Like, most of them are the same thing as a regular move, but just 2 buttons instead of 1 button. Okay.
Yeah.
I just don't have... I don't know what my confirms are.
I mean, sometimes if you have 5, you might as well just use it even if it misses, because, like...
Right.
You're wasting it otherwise, yeah.
Welcome to the world of Marvel vs. Capcom. The world's greatest heroes are all here. Lay claim to your glorious victory.
I love the announcers in this game. Like, just the weird, like, rambling that goes on.
The fight is on. So, you doing anything after this? It's do or die. Fight! First attack.
Oh, that's not what I was expecting to happen. I was expecting a
Opening with
poke.
a throw is ballsy.
Yeah. This works, though. Oh.
Yeah, I like having Spider-Man specifically to not have to deal with this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like in most games, like in most fighting games, they don't bother to explain like why blocking works. You just kind of like are crouching and it's fine. And then in this game, they're like, no, we have to make sure that Iron Man has a riot shield.
Yeah, I mean, I think he had that in, like, even the old Marvel games as well. But yeah, like, Iron Man has to protect his fragile armor. So it's only made of iron. In the old Iron Man comics, it was actually made out of iron. That's how he got his name. Oh, jeez, lag! Ah!
Ugh.
Oh!
Oh
Ah!
my god.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh, you're blocking.
Well, even blocking, it's not nothing.
Yeah, but Ryu's is definitely more on block. Oh, jeez.
It sounds like Animal Crossing music.
Oh, yeah, that's. I think that's. Oh, this is Iron Man's theme, but yeah. But yeah, I know. Yeah, the Todokeke voice. Uh-oh.
That's KK Slider.
Yeah, I don't know why I always call him Todokeke.
Oh, I didn't even realize we were talking about the same person. I wasn't trying to like...
Oh, yeah, no. His Japanese name is
Yeah.
Todokeke. And... No worries, thanks for joining us.
Oh, see ya.
Yep. Oh, jeez. Oh, what?
Ooh. That's punishing. Ooh, that's really punishing.
Yeah. It's fine.
There's like down 2 levels of meter for nothing.
Yeah. Well, they're not wasn't going to use them either way. I need to do this. Is what I need to do.
Oh, I was about to say if we're doing
Oh, whoops. Okay,
if
good.
we start doing fighting into the stream, we should do Yomi Hustle, and then I realized, oh wait, no, Yomi Hustle is stream poison.
Oh. Wait, what does that mean?
It's just like 45-minute rounds that are a lot of thinking.
Oh, okay. There are
Oh.
some fighting game-based card games that I want to play. Mostly Exceed, but I know that you like Yomi more, so...
Well, I haven't played the other one, so
Yeah,
maybe
that's
I
true.
would like it more,
Yeah.
but I do really like Yomi.
Okay. And then there's also Universal Fighting System, which is a CCG that I would like to play. That's also fighting game-based.
Welcome to the world of Marvel vs. Capcom 3.
Let's mix it up a bit. Let's do...
Get ready for the fight of your life.
Oh, I haven't played Arthur. I should do Arthur. Let's do... No. I can find him. Where the hell is he? Oh, there he is.
I just realized this stream has been running this whole time. I don't need that eating at my bandwidth.
Oh, maybe that's part of the problem. There we go.
But the games with lag that people talked about, I was not in, so it wasn't nice.
Also, yeah, the stream shows red on my end, which is interesting. So maybe the lag was caused by my internet deciding that playing this game and streaming at the same time is not correct, but hopefully it's okay.
Yeah, there was just like a couple hiccups, so
Okay,
it's
gotcha.
playable.
Hopefully it's okay for if there's any stream viewers left.
Oh.
Yeah. But if not, we're recording locally, so it's fine. That.
Oh. You know what? You get in here.
Arthur's weird. Arthur is entirely a projectile character.
I thought I could catch you like in the middle of a move not blocking, and I just got hit.
Why is it lagging on this?
Oh,
Particles.
Yep. The internet can't handle all those particles.
come on.
I don't know much of Arthur's other moves. Oh wait, he's that weird thing. Okay. Well, that's his. Oh right, and I can't dodge. So he's... Oh wait, but
There we go. I can't get my quarter circles out, dude.
Yes. Okay. Advancing guard was so like late. It felt like. Oh gosh.
What is it even referring to?
So it's the thing you can do where if you push two buttons when you are blocking, then when it hits, then it'll push the other person away.
Ah.
Yes. I should. Okay.
I gotcha. Oh, that didn't even kill.
So I was doing some research, and apparently a lot of people play this game just using Parsec.
Yeah.
God.
Yep.
That's fucking telling.
Yep. Wow. It was going so well for a while. Oh. OBS Studio said it's disconnected. So I think it is my...
Oh.
Well, then why is my internet still... Like... Huh. Oh boy. Okay, OBS Studio successfully reconnected.
And it seems like it's playing a
Yeah.
little better for now.
Okay. You just had to get that out of its system.
Yeah. That's how I'm to do. Uh-oh. Oh, wait.
Huh.
Oof.
I guess because mine was a level 3 super, it had higher priority.
Yeah, for someone who's just starting out on stick, you're really consistent with your fireballs already.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. I didn't even see.
Player 1 wins.
Sorry, I don't have time for poor people.
Oh,
Damn,
that's
Tron.
Nice.
Yeah, Tron's kind of a villain. I mean, at least she robs banks a lot.
It's just like so on the nose, though.
Yeah.
Is it because she was facing Ryu?
Yeah. I'll stay in if
Wait,
you want.
I was trying to hit the button.
Marvel versus
Well,
Oh, it put me in again.
okay.
the third chapter. The superheroes are all here.
Uh,
Who will rise to the top? Ready to fight?
I got kicked out of spectating. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
I'll watch the stream.
That works.
You should run while you can.
Ready? Fight!
Oh, jeez. But did I just accidentally use my super? Oh, jeez. That's not what... I was not trying to do that at all. Oh, jeez. Okay.
I just now saw the stream title.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, what is the stream title?
Let's get hyped like it's 2011. Scrub tier Marvel, baby.
Yeah, it's supposed to be it. Sure, you can. Like that.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's a good thing to do when someone's air walking.
Yeah. Oh, God. I'm pulling the wrong buttons. That's why it's not working.
I like that we keep swatching sides. Nope, nope. Okay.
Oh, I missed my input. Thought I could get above it.
Is that just the air dash, or is that a different input to do that?
That's a different input.
Okay, that's why I'm bad at it. Is it the D key, or is it the...
I'm just doing medium plus heavy, and it's doing
You
it.
said it too fast, I didn't understand you.
Medium and heavy.
Okay,
Together.
that is... Wait, that is air dash.
Wait, is that air dash?
Yes.
Oh, I misunderstood.
Yes, dashing is 2 buttons. And if you do it in the
There
air...
is also a web swing move that he has. So.
Yes, and that's... Yeah, okay, so he can air dash, that's fun. That makes sense. Ah.
Oh, I thought you'd still be in. Do it again.
Yep, you got me. The other thing is, like, that Tron's, like, quarter circle forward gun thing doesn't even reach all the way past the screen. Like, you have to be closer for it to connect.
I tried to shoot you right away and I messed it up.
I'm not talking because I love Deadpool's theme. Did I just... No, I think it was you. Okay.
Time's up.
Oh,
Yeah, I think you won.
Player 2
Yeah.
wins.
let's go. It's because your stance is weak.
Yep.
Oh, I landed a beautiful combo.
Nice.
Was that when I just used super twice and got a 40 hit combo?
Might have been. No, I'll let you stay in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not worrying about the skins.
Yeah.
Oh. I am very particular about what alternate outfits I wear. I tutored that earlier. Like, that is the, like... Oh, wait, let me see how I worded it, because I worded it in a good way.
I would be more particular if I didn't have to click them again every game.
Yeah.
Street Fighter. Autograph your spleen
Yes, I wrote, what palettes you select in a fighting game is by far the most interesting personality trait of any person. Are you okay, Chun-Li? So the weird thing about dashing in this game is, like, it is, like, nearly universal, but, like, some people's dashes are much better than others.
Oh, the mirror.
Oh no, it's Dark Ryu.
I gotcha. That's not a Hadouken. This is a Hadouken. I keep getting nothing off of that because I'm too slow on the throw input. No.
Fun fact, Akuma was the first crossover character in Marvel vs. Capcom history. Because he was in X-Men Children of the Atom as a extremely hidden character.
What does it mean to be extremely hidden?
I don't even know if you could play as him with a code. I think it was only, like, accessing... I'm not sure. I'll have to look it up. But, like, he didn't have his own portrait. Okay, yeah, it is a weird input to select him. You have to go, like, across the select screen and then press buttons and then have certain timing for it.
I think I might have heard of this.
Yes.
Or maybe I'm just thinking of Akuma like in Street Fighter 2 or whatever.
Oh yeah, that is actually true. You have a weird input for Street Fighter 2 as well. Yeah. Akuma is usually banned in Street Fighter 2 tournaments in the US, but in Japan he is allowed. But if you mess up the input for selecting him, then you have to go with what you picked. That's the rule. It's also weird because, like, in Children of the Atom, like, it has a very, like, Street Fighter Alpha, like, you know, cartoon style, and then Akuma's sprite is from Street Fighter 2. So he just looks very out of place.
I missed something.
God damn it. Yeah, I can't get a DP to save my life.
Yeah, it's tricky, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot you. Oh, if I can. Let's see.
Also, Deadpool's backwards walk is a moonwalk.
Oh yeah. Alright, let's see what the judges said.
Also, Deadpool's launcher is Shoryuken. He just says Shoryuken.
That's funny.
Yep.
I like this character select music.
Yeah. Although, honestly, no, not as good as I Want to Take You for a Ride. Which, the original Marvel vs. Capcom 3 had its own version of I Want to Take You for a Ride, but this game doesn't have it.
There can be only one winner, that's true. Although I guess in the context of the in-universe, there can be 3 winners. I'm sure once you have like muscle memory for dash blocking, that's not so bad, but it's really funny how it just shuts us down.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, it is an air dash. Cool. Now I know. Oh, that didn't mean to do that. It hit.
Yeah.
Oh. I turned my AC down and like it went down to the temperature and now I'm still like so hot. Fighting games make you sweaty. Oh jeez. Fighting games
That's
make your
true.
internet sad. Oh jeez.
I saw people online talking about Marvel seconds, and now I'm looking at the timer like, yep, I get it.
Yep.
They're so long.
That reminds me of like the seconds in like Mario 1 are so fast.
Yeah, aren't the seconds in Mario 1 like just 100ths of a minute or something?
I don't know, but definitely they're slow. Oh jeez. Let's try something else. Ah! Oh jeez.
I also noticed in arcade mode that instead of like time, it said Earth limit for some reason.
Yes, yeah, when you
Yeah,
fight
the final
Galactus,
battle.
it's how long until Galactus
Yeah.
destroys the Earth. Because Galactus,
Yeah, but-
that's what he does, he eats planets.
Yeah, like, I understood that much. I just didn't know why it was like. It still is a time limit. Like,
Yes. It's to show you what's at stake. And the Earth is a stake for him, because he eats planets.
The Earth is at stake, is the thing.
No, the Earth is a stake for him, because he eats planets.
Oh, okay.
Damn it.
Other side of you.
What am I losing at
Oh, I didn't
what am
mind!
I losing at
I tried to punch you and it sucked me in. I should have just waited.
On one of my losing attempts, Spider-Man was like, I let everyone down. Don't worry, man. They're not disappointed in you.
Shuma-Gorath's ending is really stupid. Because, like, Shuma-Gorath is a creature from another dimension that wants to take over this dimension. And his ending
That
is, actually, I like Earth after all, I'm going to appear on a Japanese game show. Because, like, the reason Shuma-Gorath is in these games is actually because Japanese players really like him.
Oh. I just had a train of thought, and now
That's
it will never happen. But God, I want to see Doctor Doom on Jeopardy.
that's not where I thought you were gonna go with that.
I don't know what it is. I can't like do air fireballs. It never fucking works for me.
Yeah,
Like hitting up and then down and doing the motion just
yeah,
doesn't
it's weird.
click.
Okay,
I did 2 in a row.
sure.
If you like, instead of doing it by winner or loser, if you just do it like 2 in a row, it's much easier to remember when like to play.
No, I will never remember. I'm gonna pick the funny alternate outfit.
But I think Holly, you are right that if we all just hit battle, it would do a proper like
Yeah,
ladder
rotation.
or like a queue.
Or like a winner stays in or something.
Yeah, it would be winner stays in though,
Yeah.
unless they opt out.
Actually, there is a time and place for winner stays in. I think it's like when you're at an arcade. That's like when you do winner stays in.
I painted my Gustav like the surf bots.
Get ready to brawl. Fight!
Uh,
Level 1, level 2.
oh.
I think fatigue is starting to set in, and I'm like losing my ability to inputs, and the lag is not helping. Uh oh.
Oh.
I think you hit my unibeam as you were coming down. That's my best guess. Nope.
And now I'm full screen again.
Nice. I'm bad at comboing into supers. Like, I just kind of hope they hit. I should switch.
Yeah, Ryu's had enough time for hunting.
That's not what I wanted. I wanted the other character. Shoot.
Yeah, well, you still
That
ate my
worked.
super.
Yeah, I almost want to switch my assist buttons, because that actually kind of makes sense. Oh, I just noticed the Surbot in this costume is painted like the default colors for the Gustav. Oh. I didn't know Deadpool had a trapping move.
I also didn't know that.
Oh, jeez. There we go.
Okay. You have killed Spider-Man.
Nope.
Oh, almost.
Now I've killed
There.
Spider-Man.
Give it a second, yeah.
I was really hoping Deadpool would come in and I'd get... There we go.
Oh, shoot.
There we go.
There we go, okay.
Did I win? I think I won.
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the problem with 2 games and you stay in is I can't count. Am I staying in?
Oh, yeah, you...
Okay.
Or... No, I'm...
Okay, I'll swap out.
Right, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm still in. Sorry.
You're good.
I was just talking about how much easier it is to remember.
Connection to
Connection
battle
one
could not
and
be made.
lost.
Spectator mode will end and you'll be taken back to the lobby.
What the hell?
Yep. Oh, connection lost.
Okay, try again.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not ominous at all. That's fine.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Okay. Let's try remaking the lobby?
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
A new title
Well,
has
no,
A new title has been unlocked.
Ooh, a new title has been unlocked.
Okay, and then I hit tab, right? Yep, and then... I remember when I played Street Fighter 4 online, this is how you talk to people, is just doing this. Or mashing the fight, the ready icon.
Yeah.
There's no other way to communicate with strangers online back then. Street Fighter 4 would be another one I would think about playing, but I'm much worse at it.
Come out on top. Who was I supposed to kill again? That doesn't matter.
I can break the fourth wall too, you know.
I like... That's very good.
Get ready to brawl. Fight!
I know neither of you have seen the She-Hulk TV series, but it's very good when they actually do, when she does actually break the fourth wall in the last episode. It's very funny. It's a good show. It doesn't require too much MCU knowledge if you want to watch it on its own, but yeah.
Okay.
I will also say, hey, Finn, you might want to swap out so you can recover some of that red life.
Sure. Just for you.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been doing that a whole bunch. I feel like I've been doing it too much, honestly.
No, that's the game.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, jeez.
Bleh.
Oh, fun
I'm
fact.
trying to.
Oh god. So all the characters have a custom, let's say, with Alt costume, and like that was originally DLC, but in this they're just included, except for
Alright.
Magneto, because
Okay.
Magneto's Alt costume was based on a storyline where he was like a ruler or king or something, and they literally designed his outfit after the King of Spain, and the country of Spain threatened them back when the comic was released. Like, don't release, don't use this as a cover. And they still used the costume, but they just didn't use him on the cover.
Right.
And then they did it again, and then the country of Spain was like, we will boycott this game if you do that. And so he's just the only one without an alternate costume. Like, you would think they would have learned the first time, but no.
I'd like to not be air dodging. I don't know why that keeps happening.
You're fine.
Ooh.
No, I'm hitting.
You're good at this.
Damn it.
Holly.
Wait, how did that? What? Oh, I see. That's not the button I thought I was holding. I understand now.
Oh, yeah, I should probably do this. There we go.
Oh, ow. I put so much effort into trying to get Ryu out, and I just immediately died.
Nice.
Oh.
Also nice.
Yeah.
It's like still a close comeback. Like
Yeah, that
almost
was-
comeback, yeah.
Yeah, you! I'm down here busting my ass while you sit on your
Alright, and then now I sit out for one. And now I'm back in my...
That's one of my favorite
Rotation.
win quotes from Deadpool.
Which one was it? Yeah, I think it's not always the same person.
That's okay. I don't know if you have the same quote, but now I feel, excuse me, I must continue to petition Capcom for a Vulgus 2. Vulgus is one of their old arcade games. Yeah.
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 No. That's not gonna work.
It's do or die. Fight! First attack.
I super jumped by accident.
Yeah, I've done that.
Oh right, he has an eagle that drops bombs. I forgot about that part of the Strider lore.
Oof.
I didn't mean to do that either. Oh right, characters can grab. Oh jeez.
That's true.
Oh, damn it.
Hey, you know what we should play at some point? Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Is that just like a different game in the series? Or?
It's the fourth game after this. It's the one after this, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But, like, most people don't like it.
Hmm. I was gonna say that I had it in my head that there wasn't another one after this. Maybe that's why I thought that.
Yep. But Hagar's in it at least.
Hagrid?
Hagar, the character that was on screen just a minute ago.
That makes more sense than what I said.
Also, X and Zero are both in it, like, which is a weird amount of Mega Man X representation for
Yeah.
a series that hasn't, like, they are main characters in the plot.
I remember for months, I was like hanging out with a bunch of fighting game players on a fighting game Discord, and I thought and like people would talk about other fighting games all the time, and I was like, nobody ever mentions Street Fighter 3. That game must suck. And then it turns out that that's what Third Strike is.
Oh, yep. Yeah, Third Strike is the third Street Fighter 3 game.
Yeah. Which my understanding is that like the first and second Street Fighter 3 games are like actually not that good, but Third Strike's very good.
No, they're just the same game, but with less characters, and I forgot to dash. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Hey! You take this hit, I'm out of here. I hope Iron Man comes in. Nope. I lost all that red meter for nothing.
This is basically also Iron Man.
Iron Glass.
Now the question is, how many different old comics have had an Iron Lass?
I don't think so. I'm dead. Yeah, what's her name? The Riri Williams is Ironheart, yeah.
Mm.
But she's like a very new character.
Think that was my second?
I don't know. I don't care.
Okay, yeah, I have two, so yes.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's a good way to check. Yeah. There's also Pepper Potts is a rescue in her Iron Man armor. Now let's no. No, let's.
I feel like I'm switching out my characters a bunch, but I never get any value out of like just using them for attacks. I should be doing more.
Yeah. What's Iron Man's alt? Oh, right, Iron Patriot.
Oh, good.
So, you know, Norman Osborn, the Green Goblin?
Yeah.
He was briefly Iron Patriot, wearing that armor.
Wow.
And, one of Iron Man's intro quotes when he's wearing that armor is, "I can still smell Norman Osborn's hairspray, or hair, whatever, hair gel."
No. Oh.
Oh, and then in the
Alright.
in the MCU, War Machine is Iron Patriot. Briefly, and then they change back to War Machine because people don't care. Like, even in universe, they, like, you know, it was a joke, basically.
I was just gonna ask you, do you mean in universe or right, actually?
Yes.
Yes.
You know, I should do this more.
Whatever. I got some damage.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna pretend I meant to do that.
Yeah. I've checked out. My brain is checked out. I'm just mashing Unibeam.
The quarter circles are easy. It's the half circles that give me trouble.
Yes, very much. Yeah, there are no good moves that are half circle.
There's this one.
I keep ending the air combos too early. I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong.
Oh.
There we go.
Dodge this.
Aww.
Nice try.
Damn it.
Oh,
I input the Unibeam right before you did that, and so I was hoping it wouldn't activate, but it activated afterwards.
right, and then I gotta. Oh, that's what I meant to do. There we go.
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man at your service.
Already identified 17 ways to beat you.
Get ready to brawl.
Finn, are you familiar with X-23 outside of, I guess, the game?
Not at all.
Okay. She actually originally came from one of the X-Men cartoons in the 2000s, I think, X-Men Evolution, and then she got brought into the comics afterwards. And she's a clone of Wolverine. Because, you know, clones can be a different gender. That's just how clones work.
Don't know why I'm stuck just doing that.
Yeah, I think because I think you're mashing out of the hit stuns and then you can hit again. I think if you just let yourself fall, then you might not get comboed. I'm not sure. X-23 is also in the last X-Men movie, Logan. Or not, it's not last, but like chronologically last. It's a good movie. The X-Men movies are mostly okay. Oof.
I'm hitting my supers, but I am also using all my meter.
They're good. That means you're using it correctly.
Yeah, but it means that like if I need some in a bit, like I am kind of out of luck.
You don't need it. OBS Studio disconnected, reconnecting. Cool. It's okay, I don't think we have anyone live watching, which is fine.
Alright. Come on, Deadpool.
Did either of you ever watch the Teen Titans cartoon?
I hear it's really good.
It's alright, yeah, but you haven't seen it?
God.
Okay, what's his name?
Yeah.
The character
Holy
in
shit.
it is...
Nice.
Player 2 wins.
The main villain of it is... His real name is Slade Wilson, but in the comics his name is Deathstroke. Deadpool is actually a parody of Deathstroke.
Oh, okay.
Yes, and he's gone on to become a much bigger character than Deathstroke ever was. But like, if you look up Deathstroke in his costume, like, yeah, that's Deadpool.
Oh, I don't have a game focused. Come on.
That's fine.
Alright.
Yeah.
Trying to spectate. And
I
it's
like-
just stuck here.
I like how long it waits before it says waiting on opponent.
Yeah.
It's like, no, they're really taking a while.
Maybe I was.
Yeah, you don't know.
Why is it waiting for opponent now? Uh-oh.
Oh no.
No. Connection to battle could not be made.
Oh no.
Let's give this new armor a whirl, shall we? Go for broke. Fight! First attack.
The thing to know about Akuma is in every game he has extremely low health. That is like his defining trait. He hits hard, but he has low health.
Yeah. It's because he's evil.
Yes. Yes, evil makes you weak. It's true. That's canon to the Street Fighter universe. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. To shoot up as well. Jeez.
Oh, did you get into the game?
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah,
yeah.
we're fine.
Oh, did you?
Nice.
Can oh, you can't see it.
I'm not spectating.
Oh, that sucks.
It's fine.
I'm glad that can't hurt me like Arthur's
Yeah.
Beautiful Joe's mom.
Uh-huh.
The short guy.
Oh, also a fun fact: this is not just a training room. This is the X-Men Danger Room.
Alright. I always love fighting in the training room in like any fighting game.
Yes, in Children of the Atom, there's a training room stage, but it's actually much more interesting because it actually like does holographic stuff. Like it turns into like a aquarium and a bunch of other stuff.
That seems like it'd be really distracting when trying to use the training room.
Well, I mean, that's the purpose of the training room is to like throw the X-Men up against weird things. Like it's not literally the training room.
I see.
Yeah.
I see. I thought you meant just like the training mode in another game.
Oh no, in now, yeah. It's just one of the character stages is the Danger Room, which is not the training mode for the game because it's an arcade game. It doesn't have a training mode.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
In One Punch Man, in one of the early episodes, there's a fight in a big room that I don't know if it's an intentional reference, but it looks just like the Street Fighter training room.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of video games have a training room like this.
Yeah, but it was like the white clinical one with like the same kind of style of grid lines.
Yeah. Like, I don't think Street Fighter 4 invented that, but it's, yeah, every Street Fighter game since 4 has had that for sure.
Yeah, it's like not invented by Street Fighter, but it's very much like I think associated with it.
Uh-oh. Okay. Lag. That's fine. Did I win? No, there's no
think so.
way. Oh, I won. Okay. How do you expect to win a fight with only 2 arms? Well, I have 2 arms to hold the fight stick with, or 2 arms to be on the fight stick, and then 2 arms to hold the fight stick up. They're called my legs.
There we go.
The lower arms.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, cool.
Just try again.
Yeah,
Connection to opponent has been lost.
yeah, did the same thing for me. So nope, we have to make another room again.
It did not work for you again.
Yeah.
Rip.
I almost wonder if we should try Parsec sometime.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still don't know like how Parsec even works.
It's just
But
like
you-
it's just like you're sitting at their computer with them.
Basically, yeah, it's just streaming the video and it's very low latency, but it's not perfect, but it's still
It's all
good.
perfect.
Yeah.
Good enough to play games on, yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. So it's not even like baked into an emulator or anything. You can just
Nope.
use whatever program.
No, it's just a program you run in Windows.
Okay.
I know that Steam also. Oh, if you want to watch, you gotta push the button. This is the new lobby.
Wait, I could have. Oh, hang on.
Yep.
Okay. I could have just watched the stream. No big deal, but
Oh, true. Yeah, you know. I know that Steam has a similar thing built in. I don't know if it's as good.
Yeah, I was wondering that as well.
Days of future past. The fight is on. This is over before it even starts.
Who was I supposed to kill again? That doesn't matter.
Live and let die. Fight! First attack.
you've been using Shuma-Gorath this whole time, and I still can't get a read on them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's fun. Uh-oh. I think I'm blocking? I'm not sure. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yep, I'm gone.
All right, let's just get you deleted.
Danger.
Yeah, this is not gonna be a good match.
Ah,
Did you just lag the game? Oh, how was I not blocking there?
uh-oh.
Oh. Yeah.
That one went pretty well for me.
Yeah. I don't know how much more I have left in me. Maybe a little bit, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Been a good close to 2 hours.
Yep.
Yeah, from playtime.
And I feel like I haven't played it that bad, which is surprising, so I definitely feel like this can go places.
Yeah.
And like we can play other fighting games eventually.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And like this format of just, yeah, like rotating the lobby is really fun. Can't wait to play. Hey, we could play Mugen with Parsec.
One day I will get you to play Super Smash Bros. Melee.
Yeah, if we turn items on, sure.
Check me out. I'm the ghost of Christmas.
And mostly Poke Floats only, obviously.
Oh, I thought that would link into it.
Yep. You should use She-Hulk's alt costume because it's her lawyer outfit.
Oh.
That rule.
Yep.
How many lawyers can one fighting game have?
I mean, I guess, yeah, I guess Matt Murdock is in one of the stage backgrounds, and he's in some of the character endings, so I guess 3?
Okay. But you can't have a team of lawyers, unfortunately.
No.
You can have 2.
Yeah. And, like, I do think when they fight when She-Hulk and Phoenix fight each other, they do reference that. There's a lot of really obscure good lines in this game, like if you just match up certain characters together. Or like when tagging, like, you know, like a lot of the Avengers are on first name basis instead of saying their character name.
Right. Oh.
And also all the clarifications between Phoenix and Phoenix Wright.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, I tried that.
I almost feel bad talking because I don't want to be a distraction, but
You did.
yeah. Well, specifically, I wanted to ask Holly a question, but since you're losing,
Is she?
yes.
Yeah. I should switch it. Is this gonna... There we go.
Now she's not losing.
Oh, I thought that would kill. I wasn't ready for you to roll in. Oh, God. Oh,
It's really weird that when She-Hulk whiffs from grab, she's like, damn, it's so, like, a little much.
Yeah.
that was close.
Yeah.
What did you want to ask me, by the way?
Oh yes, I'm curious, so you said you played Street Fighter a bit. Is it mostly just Ryu, or do you have any other Street Fighter
I
characters?
only played for you.
Okay. In, like, Street
Because I
Fighter...
already...
Yeah.
Sorry?
In Street Fighter 2, yeah, I'm also pretty much Ryu. I kind of want to learn Guile, because I like charge characters a little bit, but... But, like, in other Street Fighter games, I usually play Cody, who is also just kind of a Ryu. Like, he has a Hadouken, where he throws a
Right.
rock. Also, Juri is kind of a Ryu, except... Like, she's a horny foot Ryu, I guess? Yeah.
No, I straight up went with Ryu because I was like, there's like 40 characters in this game, and I was so overwhelmed I went with the one who I already knew 2 of their inputs.
Yeah, that's fair.
いつでもいいわよ。
So, you doing anything after this? Live and let die. Fight! Air combo!
Nope. Did not mean to do that.
Well, I just remember that I was gonna go get food at some point between, like, when I wasn't playing, but at this point, it
Yeah.
sounds like we're almost done, so I might as well just go after.
That's fair. I was like, yeah, matching jab, and it didn't connect. How did you know I was going to do that? Did you input by accident, or did you know I was going to
No,
jump?
that was...
Yomi is
That was
the
a guess.
Japanese word for reading the mind of the opponent.
Yes.
Ooh. I don't understand how
I'd
you
like
do
to
like,
switch.
I don't understand how you do like team combos, because in my experience, like, you start holding the button and 100 years later they
No, it's a special thing. So you guys definitely need to practice doing air combos, because, yeah, those are, like, the
Yeah.
biggest thing in this game. Like, literally just go into training mode and do light, medium, heavy, special, light, medium, heavy, and, like, you'll just jump up automatically, basically.
Yeah.
So, other than the jumping up automatically, that's a lot how TFH plays.
I see.
I wonder how much of, like, specifically Marvel, inspiration there is in them setting heroes, because that's not the first time you said that today.
And then once you master that, then the thing to do is if you just press special and like any direction, then that'll do the team tag. So it's a thing you can only do during air combos, basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh,
I thought you were just like timing it and taking control of somebody else. Like,
nope, it just does it automatically. Well, not automatically, but...
Like just holding the button. Or pressing the button. I get you.
No, 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 no!
So I noticed that sometimes in this game people turn red.
Yeah, no,
I have noticed that.
Oh, yeah. So it's X Factor is one reason, and then Shuma-Gorath has a special that does it as well, but it's different from X Factor.
Oh, okay.
Yes. And it basically makes them a little bit better, and then if I can connect with a certain attack, it ends it in a cinematic cutscene thing, but I haven't connected it once.
So I have X Factor to write down in my list of vocabulary words to look up.
Just push all 4 buttons. That's it.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's better if you use it if it's on your last character.
Yes. It lasts longer with depending on how few characters you have left.
Oh, yeah. Does it just like make you good? Or
Makes
like,
you faster and stronger, yep.
Okay. But it's not like I have to learn new moves or anything.
Nope. It just makes you faster. I mean, combos work a little bit differently, but usually for the better.
Right.
Yes. And it also refills your red health faster, including if you're not switched out. Am I staying in? Okay, yeah.
Marvel versus Capcom 3. That's right. The third
Oh.
chapter. The superheroes are all here.
Why does it always move my cursor to Wolverine?
I think he might be the default one on the right-hand side.
I guess. Yeah, he's probably like in the middle.
Yeah, and then Ryu's on the default on the left-hand side.
That doesn't matter.
It's do or die. Fight! First attack.
Whenever you see me crouching in the corner and doing nothing else, it's because I'm trying to swap.
Yeah. Oh. Ah.
I think I'm gonna get you. Oh, you air block, nice.
Yeah. I'm holding the wrong button, that's why it's not working.
After I play all the Mega Man games, I'm gonna definitely play Mega Man Legends at some point.
Hell yeah. I still want to get around to Battle Network.
Yeah, Battle Network also would be good to, play. Oh.
Alright, got your Iron Man out of the way.
Yeah, my Tron very shortly.
Am I good?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
Hey, you said you were hungry. I thought I'd do lunchtime. It basically went over your head.
I got a kit with a surprise shuriken. Ah, nope.
Yeah, X Factor can make good comebacks like that happen. Or like that.
Yeah.
Player 2 wins.
That's a good line from Ryu. Defeating the world's best is no longer enough. I have to have a new world to challenge.
Yeah. 2, 1, go.
I don't know how good he was, but Taskmaster might be another character that you might want to try just because we talked about him once, and I remember you thinking that his idea was interesting.
Yeah.
Because he has a few moves from other characters, and...
I love Greg Davies.
Okay.
That's
Also-
That's a funny joke, by the way.
Also, it's weird because his face is a skull, and it moves when he talks, but it's just a mask. Also, he was in one of the Marvel movies, except he was a girl.
Oh, me too.
Yes. But, like, he was a different character. Like, he's not... Yeah.
Oh, shoot. Uh-oh. No, you blocked it. Block this one. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Not the one I was meant to do. Okay.
I don't know how I got that off.
Haggard has fought gangs. He's used to gun violence and being able to deflect it. I tried playing Deadpool earlier today to see if he was a character I would like, and I did not like him, so I'm glad that Holly is taking to him.
I like just shooting people with guns, I
Yeah.
guess, in a fighting game.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's Jeff from, well, formerly from Giant Bomb, said that his favorite Mortal Kombat character is Stryker, because Stryker is just a guy who has guns. He's a cop, but, you know, he's still just a guy who shoots guns, so...
Yeah. I keep trying to, like, remember what Burst is, but that's a different game.
Oh. Oh yeah, that's Tetsunoko versus Capcom. What's it called? There's a funny name. It's a Baroque cancel. Like, you know, the European art form Baroque.
Like, instead of a Roman cancel?
I think so. Yeah, I don't know.
That's funny.
I didn't think about that before, but I think that is the case.
Yeah, okay.
And I think it is the same input as X Factor. You like all 4 buttons and you'll break them out of their combo.
Come on. I can't hit my inputs. There we go. All our games are so close.
Yeah, I feel like all of even all of us. Yeah. Like I've been very happy that, you know, we've been both winning and losing.
Yeah.
I was worried it'd be too one-sided if like.
Either way, I got the Vulgus to.
Oh, mine's the difference is you are to Suxor LMAO.
Thanks, 2011.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, why am I back in? I meant to. Come on, take me out. Take me out. There we go. There was like weird lag on pressing the button to go in or out of the battle.
You're good, yeah. It's funny because on my end, you were out of it before you started saying "take me out, take me out."
Yeah.
So at least it was on the host end, which is good.
Yeah. Well, also, I think I like pressed it again when I wanted to take me out, and it put me back in because of that. So. That's supposed to not have music here. I might be failing Ghost by Tit again.
What?
Yeah, connection to battle could not be made.
Yeah.
Waiting. Yeah, we're stuck. I'm waiting for opponent.
Yeah.
Oh,
Nope.
there it goes.
You don't want to get hurt, do you?
See how.
I wonder
lasts.
if it said waiting for opponent, but it was really just waiting on me.
Oh, maybe.
And then when it finally failed for me, it just went ahead.
Oh, so you can't see it?
No, I can turn on the screen.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I forgot I could do this last time this happened, but now I remember.
Did you do that on purpose, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, the first part of it, not the second part.
Yeah. That's just if you push both assist buttons, you'll do that, which is usually not great because it uses up more meter than it's, worth damage-wise.
Yeah, at least I'm using my meter.
Yep.
What does it do when you press both of those buttons?
Everyone on your team uses their super if they can, at the same time.
Oh, that's cool.
Yes.
I did notice when I was setting the controls that there was like a macro for both
yeah.
assists at once, and I was like, why?
Yes. When I played Marvel 2, I did not really have a good grasp of the inputs, but that's how I did supers, was just hitting both assist buttons together.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't do it any other way. That was when I was playing it as a kid on a burned CD-ROM on the Dreamcast.
Let's go.
Yep. Okay, that's not gonna hit. Oh, it is. Okay.
Super gonna hit.
Yeah. I think it's only in Marvel 2 that doesn't work. In Marvel 3, I guess it does.
Oh, I can hit that in the air. Okay.
Uh-oh. Ah, it's not gonna hit. Yep. I need to use the other super more often, but... my brain is just not in the mood to do a DP when I'm pressured.
I've done myself doing a bunch of like DP inputs, but then I press special instead of an attack button, which is, it doesn't even work that way in Street Fighter, so I don't know why I'm doing that.
Ah, I didn't realize that we were that low on time.
Player 1 wins.
I saw people online complaining about players who, when it's low on time and they're winning by a little bit, they'll use a super just to let the timer run out.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, that's... any time of, like, timer abuse, they call that a timer scam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, I saw people complaining about that because I was thinking, does the phrase timer scam mean what I think it means? I'm
Yes.
not sure, so I looked up timer scam, and it didn't. I was thinking it's something else.
Oh, what did you think it was?
I was just, maybe I'm mistaken, or maybe they were wrong, but I swear I've heard people say it whenever someone just played for the timer.
What do you mean play for the timer?
Just like instead of going in, they're like up on health, so they're specifically trying to time the game out.
Yeah, that's a timer scam, yeah.
Okay, see, I wouldn't consider that abuse the way you said, like any kind of timer abuse is.
Yeah. Yeah, any time where you're trying to win by the timer is a timer scam. Yeah.
Ooh, wow. Okay, let's... Nope. Let's do this one. Whoa, what? What am I meant to do?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just... My buttons weren't doing what I thought they were doing.
Oh, okay.
I was very confused by myself.
Yeah, it's confusing because like Deadpool and Spider-Man have like the same body. Kinda.
Yeah. So I think I like didn't realize that and it just had gone through because I didn't. It looked the same or something. I don't know.
You should pick a different palette for one of them so they're not two red identical guys.
I should, but I have to click the button every time because I don't have Steam
Hit
set up.
A, hit oh no, sorry, hit R or whatever. Yeah.
Well,
The other weird thing is I always cycle through them backwards because I always just think of only one button as changing the palettes, and it's the one that does it backwards. Yeah.
yeah.
I wonder if the beginner thing is only based on ranked matches, and thus will always have beginner next to our names.
That's what I would assume. Yeah.
Yeah.
That looks like your rank. Uh-oh.
Oops.
It's fine though.
Not too high. Ah, crap. Ah, damn it.
Come on. I can't do a half circle to save my life.
Yeah, they're very situational. Oh god, also, if you think that the number of characters in this game are overwhelming, you should look at Marvel 2. Let me see what the numbers are on those, actually.
Oh, that's not gonna.
Oh, they
Oh,
found
they
it,
had a
yeah.
couple times, but it wasn't great.
Okay, actually not that different for Ultimate. Ultimate has 50 characters, Marvel 2 has 56.
I'm about to lose on time, like regardless of what I do. Yeah. No, I had to just push some buttons and hope, but it was never gonna happen.
And Ultra Street Fighter 4 has 44. So, pretty close all around.
44 is so many.
Yeah. But, I mean, that's also because, like, I mean, how many did regular Street Fighter 4 have? Like, 20?
20 is so...
No, it's really not. Okay, there's no. Googling Street Fighter 4 total characters is not telling me. Oh, wait, no. I think it did when I typed in Ultra, because it showed me a list of all of them.
Oh, maybe.
No, maybe not. Okay. Let's play.
The only reason I'm okay with the number of characters in Melee is that there are like 10 of them that are relevant.
I mean, that's kind of the case with Marvel 2 as well.
Yeah.
Two more rows. Sorry, I'm looking at something real quick.
Like, there are a lot of characters in Melee who I don't have to learn the matchup for because I either don't need it and I'm going to win, or they have spent their whole life like dedicated to that character and I'm not going to win anyway.
Ah, yeah.
like, I don't need to practice against Ness. I'm either going to destroy Ness or get destroyed by Ness. Oh,
Yeah.
I still am pulling forward. That hurt.
I think it's based on which of the like medium heavies you use, but I'm not sure. Well,
There we go.
no.
There we go.
Uh-oh.
I appreciate that all the supers that I've seen so far are pretty much like, here's a move you can already do, but it's better if you do it as a super.
That's a very Street Fighter thing, yeah.
But even like Deadpool's are pretty much like that, it seems
Yeah,
like.
there are a couple Marvel characters that have different, yeah. Also, like, I think Phoenix Wrights are especially different from his normal moves, because the normal moves are bad.
But, like, I was holding the button, I was still holding it, but it just came out, did an assist move, like, oh, thank you.
Yep. Deadpool has a double jump?
Yeah.
Sure, why not? Like, I'm like, there's no lore basis for that as far as I know.
I should do my, you know, when I get a chance, but I'm actionable.
I thought my health meter was your health meter. That's fine.
I'm holding assist, it doesn't do anything. Alright, just die. Even if you were blocking, I'm sure that would have done it.
Yeah, because of the
I'm not
X
gonna
factor.
win this game. No,
Okay.
no, easy, you
That
have
was
me.
no, that was the meters are very similar.
I think you got it right at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, I got a cat in my room. I'll still leave it at the door.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah. Well, let's a cat play.
Yeah, I'll let my cat play too.
Yeah.
He fucking looks at me.
I saw a post in the daily discussion thread in the Melee subreddit once, where someone said, if I let my kitten like play on a controller and threw like treats at the controller, do you think that J-Move could take 100 stocks without getting hit?
That's good. I mean, I think what you'd want is to have the cat sit on the fight stick and be pushing buttons down. I'm not sure though.
Yeah, that's the thing is I do think it would have to be like a rectangle style controller.
Or just make it just have it a turbo fight stick. So if you hold the button down, then it just mashes. You know. Yeah. Then the cat would easily win. Not easily win. What am I saying? But easily
Let
hit.
me land a hit.
Yes. That's a good outfit. I think that's her outfit from the cartoon that she was in before the comics. I can't believe I'm the only one of us here who's watched X-Men Evolution. I wasn't even a Marvel nerd when I was that young. It was on TV.
Mhm.
Oh, by the way, in case you're wondering what this level is, it's Asgard, like the realm of Thor.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what that big golden bird is, though.
They just have those.
Yeah, they just have those.
Don't worry about it.
You know what? Tron is actually not the character to fight X-23 with, I'm realizing. Uh-oh. somehow earlier today I ended up on the cutting room floor page for this game, and I found out that Galactus has voice clips for tagging to every character.
Alright.
And it's also interesting because, like, you know, he has voice clips for the Japanese version, so he will see there's voice clips saying Naruhodo.
Yeah. I did, when I was looking up, like, how the hell do you beat Galactus, I saw people posting, it's like, well, online is ruined if people figure out how to play as Galactus online.
Really interesting. There is a mode you can unlock where you play as Galactus. It's just based on getting a certain number of, you know, points or whatever it is. Or if you owned if you owned the original Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on console, then it would unlock automatically. But that's not a thing on PC. Yes!
We get. Oh my god.
Nice.
That's a really good confirm.
Yes. And now that I know I can combo this into each other, I'm gonna keep doing that.
Yeah, it seems good.
And game.
Oh, I easily won that one by health-wise.
Player 1 wins.
That went exactly as I planned.
Where's my Steam?
Yeah, so she only says the poor thing to Ryu specifically.
Wait, what?
That's fucked up. Like the
Poor
I
thing?
don't have
Yes,
time
yeah,
for-
no. Yeah, Ryu is a poor person. That is
Yes.
canonical. Yeah.
I was thinking that was just a coincidence, but
Yes.
yeah,
Who's staying in? Yeah, I think I did too, yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
I think it's very funny that canonically Ken like lost everything investing in crypto.
Really?
Yeah, in Street Fighter 6, he lost like all of his money and his wife investing in crypto.
Okay, I didn't know if it was canonically crypto over there. That's just what people joke about. But I do know there was like the plot thing where you ran out of money. Yeah.
My understanding is that it was straight up crypto.
That's fair.
But I have not played Street Fighter 6.
Yeah.
But the ways people say that, I'm pretty sure it's.
Oh, and that's the Street Fighter Alpha outfit for Chun-Li.
Yeah. I did see someone saying that they were like, bit of a weird joke from one of the companies that like did definitely try to push NFTs. Like, let's play Street Fighter. The 1 second that I'm like, I don't need to be worried about like pulling out a Dragon Punch right now. And then you jumped in.
You know what we should play on Fightcade? Street Fighter 1.
Oh god.
God.
You can only play as Ryu or Ken, and they're both identical.
Yeah.
And like the timing window for Hadouken is so incredibly tight that it's basically impossible. I like how Spider-Man's theme is very feels out of place, and it's because it's his like Marvel 1 or whatever theme. So it's
Yeah.
it's made on the older hardware.
God. Yeah, let's just
Do you know what a Deadpool is?
I feel like I used to, but I only have room in my brain to think about so many different things called Deadpool.
It's like a betting thing where people bet on what like celebrity or politician will die first, like soonest.
Okay.
It's such a weird thing to be like a word,
Yeah.
and then to name a comics character after it.
I
Nice.
got it. Tell me pressing buttons.
Also, the good news is that a lot of your character choices will transition well to the older Marvel games because some of these characters are in the old games, like Kiryu and Spider-Man, obviously, and Ryu,
Yeah.
obviously. Not Hagar, though.
Really?
Nope.
They should put Hagar
Yes.
into Marvel.
This is the first Marvel game he's in, and then he was also in Infinite after this.
Mhm.
It's weird because Hagar is in the Street Fighter universe. He's a character that exists in the Street Fighter universe, and he's never been in a Street Fighter game as a character.
Oh, interesting.
Other Final Fight characters have, like Cody and Guy, and
Poison.
and what's her name? The cop from Final Fight 2 on SNES. He's a character in Street Fighter 5.
Check me out. I'm the ghost of Christmas Kick.
That's really surprising.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's also because like canon-wise by Street Fighter 5, he would be he's getting older in age. Like in Street Fighter 5, Cody is a new mayor of Metro City. And since Street Fighter 6 is now the farthest ahead in the timeline, he's old now.
God. Oh, Christ. Oh, good lord.
Gonna get that last hit in.
No.
Oh, I got the wrong one! Finally did a snapback correctly and I got the wrong guy. So yeah, I don't like Tron's air dash, just doesn't go far enough for me. That's not what I meant to do.
Nah. I couldn't do my... Oh, it's because I pushed the wrong button again.
I'm gonna say I might have like one more match in me because I'm noticing my wrist is starting to hurt.
Oh yeah, that's... Gotta take care of that.
Yeah. In fact, actually, no, this might be it because it
Yeah.
started hurting more.
Don't push it.
Yeah. Here, let's do this. Oh, you have to go and block it. It's fine.
Oh, how'd I do that? I like slid under it.
Oh, it didn't pop you up. Just go chill.
I didn't want to walk into it.
Oh. Oh, it's fine. I have so much health left on my other characters. I'll be fine. Nope.
No, but I had to try something.
That went exactly as I planned.
I like when I feel good at this game.
Yeah.
Anyway, if you don't know anything about Tronbon, that little robot next to her is a surf bot, and she has 50 of them, and they're all idiots. They're all adorable. they're her adorable little children.
You want us to do one more to close it
Yeah,
out?
yeah, let's do that. You guys
Okay.
got it. Like the surf bots are easily the best part of the Mega Man Legends series. And like gameplay-wise, I've heard that like Mega Man Legends 1 and 2 are not like great to play. Like it's mostly like the story and like the world around it that are fun. But the game that was released between them, Misadventures of Tron Bonne, where you play as Tron Bonne, is a lot more fun. So I look forward to that one because I like her a lot.
You don't want to get hurt, do you?
It's do or die. Fight!
That's what a way to start a match.
Yeah.
It worked.
God, it's
Start
so
with the showstopper.
it's so weird how X-23 is a clone of Wolverine, and Wolverine has claws in him, but like those were put in after. So like X-23 also just had claws put in her, and hers are on her feet as well. Like she has one long claw on each foot.
I thought Wolverine had claws, but they weren't coated in metal.
They are coated in metal, yes, in adamantium.
I mean, they were like coated in metal by people later.
Yes.
I thought
Oh,
you
you're
just
right. You're
had,
right.
like, bone claws.
It was retconned that he has bone claws. You're right.
Okay.
Yes. Sorry, I forgot about that. And I don't know how that applies to X-23 at all. In Marvel 2, there are two different X-Men, or two different Wolverines. One Bone Claw Wolverine and one regular Wolverine. And like one of them is just worse than the other for no reason. Like that's what this game needs, two Wolverines. God. We were like 2 hours in and we were like, yeah, we're getting close to ending it, and it's been 40 minutes more.
Yeah.
But this was stupidly fun. We have to play more fighting games, and especially more Marvel, because I love this game so much.
Hell yeah. Oh,
But yeah, I'm gonna try practicing some Marvel 1 and some Darkstalkers, or I guess, what is it, Vampire Savior is the third one? Yeah. Yeah. Vampire Savior is the one people play because I remember stream titles abbreviating it at VS.
I missed my Shoryuken.
No, I guess, sorry, I didn't realize how far behind Finn was, yeah.
There we go.
yeah, no.
So, good stuff.
Hey! Yeah, you! I'm down here
Good
busting my
games.
ass while you
Good
sit there
games.
watching me jump around.
This game's cool.
How is that fair?
I left out all of Deadpool's win codes are him yelling at the camera.
Yeah.
Alright,
Alright.
that was Marvel.
That's novel, baby.
Yeah, join us tomorrow. I'll make some more progress in Donkey Kong Country 3, and oh god, it feels like so long since I played either of those two games. How has it only been a week?
Yeah.
Alright, have a good night, everyone.
Take it easy.
Yeah,
Take care.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us on. This game's fun.
yeah.